Hello guys, what's up and welcome to today's episode on this channel. So guys, in this video I'll be showing you a new scalping strategy that you can use to scalp boom and crash index correctly. I'll be showing you a new scalping strategy that you can use to scalp boom and crash index correctly. But before I dive into the video, let me tell you what this channel is all about. In this channel I post forex content, financial content, and investment tips for personal growth. So if you are interested in any of those that I just said, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel because I have lots and lots of content to share out to you all. I have lots and lots of content to share out with you all. So if you are interested in what I just said, make sure you stay subscribed to this channel. So guys, in this video, like I said, I'll be showing you a new scalping strategy. So first of all, let me move to the chart so I can show you how to use this scalping strategy to maximize profit. So I'm going to start with crash 1000. This is the chart, and we can see we are currently on the 15-minute time frame, but that's not the time frame I'll be teaching you today. Today we are going to be using the 1-minute time frame, that's M1. We are going to be using the 1-minute time frame. So before I start guys, let me show you how to add the indicators to the chart so we can start trading correctly with them, and I'll also show you how to pick signals with the indicators. That will be the entry and the exit signals with the indicators. And let me give you a quick advice: do not mess up your chart with a lot of indicators. Just find a simple indicator that you can work with and you will be fine. Let me say that again: do not mess up your chart with a lot of indicators. Just find simple indicators and you will be fine. So guys, first of all, let me add the first indicator to the chart. So this is how to add the first indicator to the chart. Then you go to Bill Williams, then you can see it right here, the awesome oscillator. Click on it. Then your line width should be 2 pixels, value up should be green, value down should be red. Then you click on done. So as you can see, you've added the first indicator to the chart already. This is the first indicator that you've added to the chart already. So guys, what do you want to do next? Let's add the second indicator to the chart. So we are going to add the second indicator to the chart, and don't forget, you are adding the indicator to the indicator window 1, not to the main chart. You are adding the indicator to indicator window 1, not to the main chart. So as you can see how I'm doing it, click on this also. Then you add the moving average. Moving average period is 13. Moving average 13. Shift is 0. Method exponential. Apply to close. Make it whatever pixel that you like, but I think 3 should be good. Then you can make this black. Black should be better also. Then you click on done. So guys, we've set up our indicators correctly. So guys, let me show you how to pick signals, that's the entry and the exit signal, using this indicator. So guys, we are working with the 4th zoom level. This is the 4th zoom level guys. We are working with the 4th zoom level. This is the 4th zoom level. Let me do that again also. This is the first, then second, then this is third, then this is the 4th. You can see that correctly. We are working with the 4th zoom level. So guys, how do you pick signals using this indicator? That's the most important thing. How do you pick signals using this indicator? So how to pick signals using this indicator is very simple. Just make sure you watch this video closely from here and don't skip any part. Make sure you watch this video closely from here and don't skip any part. So as you can see right here, let me add something here so I can show you this correctly. You can see this right here. Let me make this bold also. Let me make this black also. So as you can see right here, it got green here. Let me bring out this little arrow to explain this also. Okay, sorry for the delay. Okay, yeah, as you can see right here, the awesome oscillator was green here, and since this is crash, we are expected to buy, so the green signals a buy. This is the first signal here. This should be a get ready for you. Then your entry should be when this moving average cross over like this. When it crosses over the awesome oscillator, then that should be your entry signal. Let me delete this line so I can explain this very better. Now you can see this. You can see that this was the first signal here. Then you should not just jump in. You should wait for the moving average to cross over like this. It should cross over like this. Then you can see the crossover here. Then this should have been your entry. This side right here. Then let me add that back. This should have been your entry on the second awesome oscillator. That should have been your entry. Then that is how to take your entry using these indicators. Then the next thing you want to learn now is how to make your exit. So let's assume we took our entry here on this one here right here. Then your exit should be like this. Let's take it a little bit further. Yes, like this. This is what you want to watch out for. This is what you want to watch out for. You can see that when the moving average, the black line, got to the end of the awesome oscillator, we can see this red signal, and since this is a buy, red is signaling a sell already. That means a spike is about to occur, or a spike would occur anytime if you don't leave the market. So since this is a scalping strategy, you must be very fast and quick. You must be very fast and active. You must be very fast and active. Rather, you must be very fast and active. So as you can see that the moving average black line got to the end of the awesome oscillator, then this should have been your exit point. As it began to move to this direction, you could have seen that this is already red. This should be your exit point already. This should be your exit point. Where it became red, this should be your exit point already. So let's assume we took our exit here also again at the first exit signal. That's when you should take your exit. Don't joke with the market. At the first exit signal, as you can see, after the exit, let's see if a spike would occur. Okay, now we can see the spike. We can see the spike. So you have exited the spike already. You can see another spike. You can see spikes happening. You can see spikes happening. So that's not what you want to watch out for, guys. That's not what you want to watch out for. You should just take at least, let's count how many pips you made. Count them. This is more than 20 pips. This is more than 20 pips. You've caught more than 20 pips using this strategy. It is very simple to use. Very simple. You don't need to mess up your charts with a lot of indicators. This strategy is very simple. It's a very simple strategy. Just wait for the crossover and exit immediately it gets to the end of the awesome oscillator. Then you'll be safe from spikes. You will be safe from spikes. So guys, let me show you another setup somewhere. Then we can see this right here also. Like I said before, like I said earlier on, your exit point should not be the first green awesome oscillator. Your entry point, I mean. Your entry point should be when the crossover happens like this. You can see the crossover right here. This is the crossover. The black line crossed over this awesome oscillator. Then this should have been your entry point. This should have been your entry point right here. This second candle. This should have been your entry point right there. That should have been your entry point right there. Then you can see that after your entry point, your exit point would also determine if you will be safe on spikes. So you can see that immediately it became red right here. Immediately it was red right there. If you've left the market, if you are not greedy, you've left the market, you'd have been saved from whatever spikes. As you can see this again, you've caught more than 20 pips again. Still the same day, you've caught more than 20 pips already. So you'd have exited here, and you can see the spike happened. Then you can see spikes happening. You can see spikes happening. So guys, that's how to stay away from spikes. Just wait for the crossover, then exit when it gets to the end of the awesome oscillator. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. It's that simple. You can see another setup right here again. Another setup right here again. Let me show you this again. You can see another setup right here again. Don't enter immediately it becomes green. Wait for the crossover like this. You can see there was no crossover on the second candle also. It was the third candle that the crossover happened fully. Then this should have been your entry point. Let me bring out this again. Then this should have been your entry point. That should have been your entry point. Then your exit point should be immediately you see a red awesome oscillator. Then we can see this also. It was red over here. Then you should have taken your exit right here. You've got more than 20 pips also again. Then you can see it did not spike, yes, but since you've caught that, I think that should be enough for you if you are not greedy. Since you've caught that, that should be enough for you if you are not greedy. Leave the market, let the market rest, so you can also rest also. Then you can see spikes happening, even if the spike did not occur immediately, but there were still spikes. But right here there was no spike. There was no spike right here, so it would have been free from spikes. It would have been free from spikes. So guys, let me show you one more index before I end this video. Let me show you one more index. Let me show you boom 1000 also. So guys, as we can see right here also, let's assume I'm on this trade. Let's assume I'm on this trade. I could have taken my entry right here. You can see this clearly. This was the crossover. This was where the crossover happened. Then right here, I've entered the trade already right there. Then I would ride till this. Where's the arrow? I'll ride this trade till this line touches the other end here. Now you can see how many pips I would have caught on this trade. You could have seen how many pips I would have caught on that trade. So guys, it's that simple. Take your entry and your exit very well. You can see a lot of setups like that. You can see a lot of setups like that. Look at this one also. You can see another setup here also. Plenty setups like that. Plenty setups like that. So guys, make sure you backtest this strategy a lot of times. Make sure you backtest this strategy a lot of times before you start trading it with your live account. Make sure you backtest this strategy a lot of times before you start trading with your live account. So guys, let me show you one more before I end this video. And before I end this video, I would like to tell you something again. Check the links in the description below. There is a link to my Instagram page. Make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram also. Check out the Telegram page also. What I do on the Telegram page is that I give a lot of free content there also. I give out free ebooks, free forex books. I make posts there about my next video. So make sure you check those links out because they will be very useful to you. Let me show you one more again before I end this video. As you can see here again, the crossover happened right here. That was where the crossover happened, right there. Then you have rode the trend till you see a green candle. Boom. Then that's the green candle. The first green candle should be your exit point. The first, don't joke with the market. The first green candle should be your exit point. Then you can see spike. You can see spikes. You can see spikes everywhere right now. Spikes. Then this is another setup here again. Another setup here again. So guys, don't joke with this strategy, guys. Don't joke with this strategy. So guys, I'd like to end the video here. So if you know you watch this video to this extent, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Stay blessed, stay blue, keep winning. Thank you.